strong, but every lesson's made me stronger. I can do this now for sure, I know. Your friend is 6 years old, could never break my bones. No, these walls could never hold me. I'm superhuman. You'll never break me. You'll never shake me. You can never find a way to keep me down.
Apparently our yacht has some engine difficulty. One engine overheated just as we left Myrtle Beach.
So we left the dock in Myrtle Beach on the Convita.
It was actually the same day that the Coast Guard had come and done all the inspections. It was a long day. And finally we had been given the A-OK. We were good to go off. We had a show the next day down in Shem Creek. So we were excited to finally be on our way. And about 15 minutes into the ride, I had just settled down. I was gonna take a nap. And April came up to me and said, you gotta come check it out upstairs. It doesn't look okay.
The engine blew. It blew. The engine blew. It exploded. So we couldn't leave that day on the Convita.
Steaming out of there earlier. You saw the water down there.
Oh man, it's done. Because we only meant it got up to 230 degrees and then it just cut, so that's it. It's fucked.
My first 15 minutes running this vessel, starboard motor overheats and shuts down. It's blowing 30 straight down the intercoastal. I have to turn this 70-foot yacht around with one motor.
I could smell the smoke, I could smell the diesel, and they said, we're turning around. We lost an engine.
We turned around, came back to Myrtle Beach. It smells like burning rubber inside of here.
That's crazy. I'm not laughing because it's funny. I'm laughing because it's crazy.
Just another thing, huh?
It's another thing.
Jump ship, go back to the fishing boat, motor home and trailer, and look for another boat in Charleston. I don't know any alternative unless this is a real easy fix.
I've got some news for everybody, and we're not gonna get down and stress out about it. We're just gonna pull together and we're gonna work. We have to abandon the ship.
Sarah, who everybody will meet at some point, screaming, abandon ship.
We have to abandon ship.
I was like, you don't do that. There's no torpedoes coming at us. We're fine. We just broke down. We got to go back.
I learned a lesson that day. I went and I told some of the cast that was still on the boat that we had to casually abandon ship. That is not something you're ever supposed to say. See, I learned, and I will never live that moment down. We are gonna reload the trailer and the fishing boat, and we're playing that show tomorrow, no matter what. If we're getting there, we're gonna play it from that boat and try to find another boat in Charleston. There's a lot more down there, so that's our A plan, but we have to abandon ship.
It's complete mayhem for a lot of people that come from the mountains and have never been on a boat before.
We are going to repack the trailer. We are going to put all our stuff on the fishing boat. We're going to make it work for the time being. We're going to play that show tomorrow. We're going to play it from that boat, but we got to get our stuff off this boat, and we're probably going to leave in the middle of the night, like 3 in the morning, so that we can get there on time. We're going to make it work.
Bill got on the phone with some people and figured out it would take maybe a day or so or a couple days to fix it. And then we had to load everything off of the Convita into the fishing boat.
We're going to begin tonight with breaking news because drivers along the East Coast have turned fears of a fuel crisis into an actual one.
According to Gas Buddy, 68% of gas stations across North Carolina are out of gas, and almost half of the stations are out in Georgia, South Carolina, and Virginia, 4 states that have declared a state of emergency.
For the gas crisis, we were in Myrtle Beach, and there was no gas at all that was being brought into Myrtle Beach.
Gas, look at that. We are temporarily out of premium and mid-grade unleaded fuel. we'll have a delivery in the near future. We're lucky to get anything.
It was just a weird coincidence that happened while we were in a situation where we were, needing to fill up on gas to make the show, to kick the show off,
I know for a fact that the land crew had no way of traveling, considering they're traveling on a vehicle that takes gas. It was hard for them to get from point A to point B and point C and point D, obviously, because they didn't have any gas.
We're gonna have to get everything on that fishing boat, and we're gonna have to...
Because we can't leave until the morning.
Yeah. We can't leave until at least 3 in the morning. So we've got a couple hours to figure some stuff out, get everything moved onto the other boat as much as we can, get everything we need for the performance, and head out and go play that show tomorrow.
This is all very, very real. Especially with the gas crisis going on, which is just perfect. It's like genius, almost. We couldn't have written this, but it's definitely a masterpiece of, I don't know what to call it, just bad luck.
The most difficult thing is probably just not having a grasp on, not being able to really prepare because no one knows what's happening. A lot of the time it feels like we're just kind of, all of a sudden something's happening and there's just no way to prepare for that ever.
Hey guys, everybody to Johnny's boat.
10 minutes on the wheel and the motor stopped. The motor overheated and then we had to come in on one, and that's not fun.
Everybody, right? Hey, listen, this sucks big time, but I will not allow this to jeopardize anything you guys are working towards. There's no way, it does not fit into the equation, okay? So, if we have to suck it up, that means each and every one of us has to suck it up individually and as a team. So we can get back to what we were doing. It's gonna be crowded. We're gonna have to unload that boat. We're gonna have to reload that trailer, and we're all gonna have to work together. And tomorrow morning at 3 o'clock in the morning, you can stay in bed. Me, Skip, and Travis will get up. We'll get our asses on our way and get moving and get you guys to Charleston in time. We gotta work evenly. We gotta work hard. It's gonna suck for the next 2 hours to get everything loaded back up, but
we didn't miss anything.
the rewards that you guys will get will be immense, and you know that. Just don't give up, and just be tough, because we're all gonna have to suck it up.
Let's go do it.
So let's suck it up.
All right.
Let's get that off.
Everybody's manic laughing, I think, which is a good sign. It's better than crying.
Everybody came together really good.
Everyone is coming together. This is what we need if we want to pull this shit off.
Everybody's in good spirits. They're pitching in, they're getting it done.
I love it.
So I think
this actually might even help gel them even more.
I think this may have been the best possible outcome that could have happened.
Yeah. No, I see them all working down there together. It's kind of beautiful.
We're gonna do this. We will make this work, I promise.
small shit down here.
Yeah. Cool, the small shit we can use to pack everything in there tight.
But just make sure you have the things you need to play on stage.
You got
Like my guitar stand, I don't know where that is.
Make sure your shit is on here.
My amp stand.
Buddy, because I'm kind of getting pissed. Finding hella fucking shit back there.
On the boat?
No, piled up, no.
Oh.
It's not your responsibility.
A night in a good mood to sleep without wanting to drink or get high.
One cocktail and I'm falling up the steps. This is ridiculous. And no, I'm not that guy.
I can do this now for sure, I know. Your fragile sticks and stones could never break my bones. And all these walls could never hold me.
A little too much liquid in courage in them, liquid courage.
Whatever.